the hook-nosed villain who spends his only scene caressing a gold coin. Shalom, it's David Benkof, the Broadway Maven. I teach a free weekly Broadway appreciation course. If there ever was a movie again that was strange, no question, it would have to be Beauty and the Beast. The tale may be old as time, but the politics are simply bizarre. What's bizarre about other Disney properties? Put your answer in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Disney's Beauty is a Stockholm Syndrome romance in which the heroine falls in love with her captor, and everyone seems to be okay with it, including other characters and Disney's immense audience. Belle has been celebrated as a feminist Disney heroine who loves intellectual pursuits. And indeed, the original 18th century tale's Beauty was a pioneering model of a woman who chooses her own husband, a sort of title for the French countryside. But Disney's Belle is a strange feminist. She starts singing, "I want adventure in the great wide somewhere." But unless you count being rescued from wolves, there's not much adventure in the story. Her only great wide somewhere is the castle's ballroom, where she culminates her project of civilizing a rough-hewn male to make him suitable for conventional domesticity. That's not feminism. That's a classic misogynist plot device. Besides, our heroine's literal marquee trait is her beauty, not coincidentally the French translation of her name. The story's moral that beauty is found within is upended when the ever-after couple is doubly gorgeous. In fact, prince in the story is actually just another word for handsome, because there's no evidence of a king or a kingdom at all other than a house filled with servants. And what about those servants? Their attitudes evoke a nobleman's fantasy of what his butlers and maids think of him, but are hardly believable. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Those words recall Uncle Remus, the happy ex-slave spinning tales on a plantation in Song of the South. And speaking of racist overtones, what's with Monsieur D'arque, the hook-nosed villain who spends his only scene caressing a gold coin and planning to lock away Belle's father? Jew notice that? The brouhaha over the possibly gay identity of Gaston's sidekick LeFou feels like a tempest in a, teapot. That is, if he's even gay at all. The film's composer, Alan Menken, called the controversy absurd and blamed a gay journalist for raising the issue to push his agenda. He said any hint of homosexuality is not in the film in any overt way at all, which would make it completely consistent with the other gay-seeming characters in the Disney repertoire, from villains Scar, Ursula, and Jafar to Trader Oaken from Frozen. The breathless headlines about a gay character in a Disney movie caused Disney fanboys and fangirls to roll their eyes. And the boycott of the film by an Alabama theater and censorship by Malaysia are similarly absurd. It's a film about an interspecies relationship, for heaven's sake. After all, Leviticus 18:22 may condemn homosexuality, but Exodus 22:18, reversing the numbers, does the same for bestiality. There is one interesting gay angle to Disney's Beauty and the Beast, though, that is virtually never discussed, says Google. In Howard Ashman's original lyrics to the prologue, captured on the motion picture soundtrack, the Beast's curse requires him to learn to love another and earn their love in return. But at the film's release, several months later, the line was changed to earn her love in return. The openly gay Ashman died before the film's release and was unable to object when someone at Disney decided to clarify that a romance with Gaston would not break the spell. By the time the 1993 Broadway musical debuted, the original line had been restored and was kept for the live-action movie as well. Despite all the social, political, queerness of the film, it remains enchanting and addicting, one of the finest achievements ever from the House of Mouse. Its richness means viewers can make of it what they want. In that spirit, here's what I'd say to those picketing the film for being too gay. Be my guest. What do you find strange about a Disney property? Put your answer in the comments. To support the channel, visit my Patreon page. The Broadway Maven meets Mondays at noon and 8 p.m. for a free class. Sample classes include Gershwin on Broadway, Hairspray, Fiddler on the Roof, and Barbra Streisand musicals. See the upcoming schedule at thebroadwaymaven.com. To get more videos like this one, give this video a like. Even better, subscribe by pressing the button that says The Broadway Maven.